As a parent, you want the best for your child's smile, but did you know there are 3 common factors that could be silently damaging their teeth? I'm Dr. J, and I'm an orthodontic specialist in DFW, Texas. I'm going to share with you what those factors are and how to protect your child's teeth before it's too late. Stick around, find out how you can spot these issues early and avoid costly treatments down the road. Let's go! The first factor is a deep bite. This is a vertical dimension problem where the upper teeth cover the lower teeth so much that you can't even see the lower teeth. So I have a diagram for you. On the left side is a normal bite and on the right side is a deep bite. And if you notice, this is a normal bite. And a deep bite would be where the front teeth are completely covering the lower teeth. And I'm going to show this to you on an x-ray. On the left side, you have a normal bite. And on the right side, notice how the lower teeth are hitting the upper teeth. What's happening is the lower teeth are biting into the roof of the mouth. So on the left side is a normal bite from the front view, and on the right side of your screen, as you can see, the upper teeth are completely covering the lower teeth. So let's cover what causes a deep bite. 3 factors. Number 1, genetics, smaller lower jaw and crowded lower teeth. Number 2, environment, teeth grinding, thumb sucking, and even jaw injuries. And number 3, habits, prolonged pacifier use or even thumb sucking. So what are the dangers of a deep bite? If the teeth are not touching together correctly, they can wear down and break, and eventually you're going to lose your teeth. Before we go to the next factor, I want to say, if you're a parent watching this because you want to take care of your little one, I just want to encourage you. I know how you're feeling, and if no one has told you today, you are doing a great job. Also, if some of this info feels daunting, don't worry. Later on in this video, I'm going to tell you about a huge breakthrough in orthodontic treatment that is not just solving these dental problems, but fixing them faster, cheaper, and with way less pain than the traditional old methods.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
The second factor is an underbite. This is a horizontal dimensional problem where the upper teeth are behind the lower teeth. So the lower teeth are forward or the lower jaw is forward. And if you look at the top diagram, that's where the lower jaw is forward and the upper jaw is back. So almost like this, and I'm going to demonstrate on a model. This would be normal, and this would be an underbite with the lower jaw being forward. This is an actual patient. On the left side of your screen is the normal, but on the right side, notice how the lower jaw is forward and also the lower teeth are forward. So let's cover what causes an underbite. 3 factors: genetics, small upper jaw, large lower jaw, the environment, mouth breathing, injury again, habits, such as tongue thrusting, thumb sucking, and pacifier use. And what are the dangers? So if the teeth are not touching together correctly, they can wear down and break. And eventually, you're going to lose your teeth.
Oh no!
I mean, take a look at this example. This young lady is in her 30s and is in really bad shape. Look at the front teeth. They look really long. The reason they look so long is because they've lost the bone, and the bone has gone down, and also the gum has gone down, so those teeth look longer. If you look at her x-ray, notice on the left side of her mouth, which is the right side of your screen, she's already lost 3 teeth. She's in her 30s, has already lost 3 teeth, already has recession, already has bone loss, so not in good shape. These are just a few of the problems I've seen in my 25 years of practice. So I put together a free guide on the 13 most common dental problems I see in kids, along with easy steps you can take to prevent them. Don't wait until it's too late. It's extremely important to correct these issues between the ages of 6 to 9. It's during this special window that the bone is still moldable and your child has a mix of adult and baby teeth. At this stage, the adult teeth haven't fully come in yet, which gives you a unique opportunity to shape the bone, widen the jaw, and guide proper growth without interference from fully developed adult teeth. Once all the teeth have emerged, the bone is hardened, the jaw is set, and it becomes much harder, if not impossible, without surgery and extractions to make these critical adjustments. I want to help you identify issues early on so your child will avoid costly, painful surgery and extractions later on in life. You can download the guide in the description below. Now, the third factor is localized recession, where the gum and bone no longer cover the tooth properly, and that's a big problem. Let's look at this diagram of a healthy tooth on the left and a tooth with recession and bone loss on the right. Notice the bone is brown on the bottom of the screen, and notice on the right side how it's a lot shorter. So what happens when the bone goes lower, it takes the gum with it. So the gum is the pink part, and that lowers, and what it does, all of a sudden it's no longer covering the root. The root is the tan part. So what happens is, when your roots are no longer covered by gum, they're super sensitive. Imagine how painful it can be when you have a glass of cold water and you have that zinger of pain. Why? Because of an exposed root. So if you see right here in this picture in the bottom of the screen, that root is completely exposed. The gum has lowered and it's no longer white. So that part of the tooth is yellow, and that's dentin. And dentin is super sensitive to cold, to sweets, and to other things as well. So let's cover what are the causes of localized recession. 3 reasons. Number 1, genetics. Bad bite, crowded teeth. Number 2, environment. Poor oral health, lip and tongue piercings. I can't tell you how many times I've seen recession just because of that. And number 3, aging. Also habits. Grinding, clenching your teeth, thumb sucking. So what are the dangers of localized recession? You have sensitivity and tooth loss, because recession can expose your root, cause increased sensitivity. And also, as the bone is going down, and you're losing the bone, eventually that tooth is going to lose its support and you're going to lose that tooth. Now the exciting news. I've corrected these serious issues with a new breakthrough treatment that not only fixed the problem, but it did it fast with minimal pain. For years, the standard approach to correcting the jaw and bite issues in children involved these 5 outdated old methods: metal expander, bonded expander, headgear, face mask, and of course, braces. All these old methods often cause several serious issues. Extremely painful, up to 10 times more force than the new method, constant breakages requiring emergency visits, strict diet restrictions, nothing chewy, sticky, or hard, hygiene nightmare with food constantly getting stuck, and if you've had an expander or braces, you know how that is, and 12 to 18 months of misery with little guarantee of success. So here it is, Invisalign First. Invisalign First offers a breakthrough, nearly painless solution to jaw and bite issues for children ages 6 to 9. Here's the top ways it's changing the game of child ortho. Minimal gentle force, just 5 to 10 grams for virtually no pain. No breakages. Aligners are replaced weekly. No diet restrictions. Aligners are removable. Take them out, eat anything you want, put them back in. Easy to keep clean. Aligners come out, you brush, floss. And treatment, most importantly, is completed in as little as 6 months. Super fast. Victoria had a deep bite and it would have taken me 18 months with a traditional or old method, and Invisalign First did it in 8 months. In this video simulation, notice how as the teeth are moving, you can start to see the lower teeth, and also we're widening the upper and lower jaws. And that's key, we need more space. And here's a side view video simulation of Victoria. Notice how the upper teeth are coming out and then back and up, and that really allows the lower teeth to show, and it's a better match for the top and bottom teeth. This is my favorite view, the bird's eye view, because it shows you the top and bottom jaws, really how crowded they are. And yes, we're widening, but we're also giving them a really nice U shape. So when someone smiles, they have that wide, beautiful, gorgeous smile. Here's a view of clinical photos of Victoria after just 8 months of treatment. Notice how we can finally see the lower teeth, and also notice how the smile is a lot wider. This is a side view where you can see the upper teeth are no longer completely covering the lower teeth. They've been pushed up and they just fit better in the front. And this is a before and after photo of Victoria after only 8 months. And the family is overjoyed. Why? Because it was so easy for Victoria to follow. It was so quick. And they have the same Victoria with a completely different smile. So they're super happy. Here's a question I get a lot. How come I've never heard of this? So Invisalign First came out just before the pandemic. Now, Invisalign has been around for a long time, but Invisalign First is something different. So it never really took off. There's a lot of dentists and orthodontists out there that are still not using it and are still not even aware of it. So what I did is, this is a new technology. This is something I haven't heard of. So I wanted to do my own beta testing. So I took 30 cases, treated them over a period of 6 months and looked at the results. And I can't tell you how many times the parent and the patient, they come back to me after 6 months, give me a hug and say, now we believe. We saw incredible changes. It was super easy, super convenient. Invisalign First for me is hope. You have an opportunity to do something now for your child. How many times have I heard, no, let's wait until all the adult teeth grow in. By that time, it's too late. You have an opportunity now to do something incredible for your kid that's going to change their smile and it's going to change their life. It's a great opportunity because you're going to avoid pain, you're going to avoid high costs, which could be surgery, could be extractions down the road. And that's why I showed you a bunch of cases of adult cases that never got the treatment they were supposed to. And it could have been so simple. Just 6 months of treatment or 12 months of treatment. And then that's it. They will never have to deal with all the issues they have to deal with now. The reason I do this every day is because I want to help and heal people, just like Jesus Christ of Nazareth did. So I leave you with Psalms 34:18. God bless you in everything you do according to His will.